dear ladies and gentlemen, this is your beloved host, Like Crypto here, and today we're going to be talking about this project called Crankk, which I have aforementioned in my previous videos, but today is the first time we're going to be taking an actual deep dive into what Crankk is actually about. So Crankk is a global, deepened network of LoRaWAN gateways that provide connectivity for a lot of IoT devices across the world. By joining as a gateway operator, you can start earning Crankk tokens today. And Crankk is a token that currently exists under Kadena's blockchain, but Crankk also has this feature which is known as multi-mining, which allows you to earn multitude of different tokens at the same time. And I will explain that in a second. And Crankk is something of a software that you can actually install in your current Helium miner. If you don't have a Helium miner, you can also buy one from Helium Deploy. You can use code Lite10 and you're going to be getting 10% discount from orders below $500. If you're going to be buying more than $500 worth of equipment from this website, you can use the code Lite, which will give you $50 discount from your order. There's a lot of things here in sale which we have actually reviewed on the channel, like the Aether Edge devices, and there are a couple of other ones like Cuties here, which you can also order from this website. So in case you're looking for acquiring some deepened devices, there's a lot of options in this website. Link down below in the description. So going back into Crankk, this is actually something that you install in your Helium miner. I do believe that they also had their own miner, which sold out very fast because I can't find that anymore in their website. And also, like, all the operators are, granted Crankk tokens as they keep running out the license. The license does actually cost. It is not absolutely mandatory, but it will be mandatory for the multi-mining. So this is something you can actually find in their documentation, how exactly everything works. And they got a couple of different types of burn systems and things like that, which would in theory kind of increase the value of the Crankk token. And by actually buying the license, you're kind of locking out your tokens. And once you actually stop doing the thing, you get your tokens back. But there's obviously potential that the amount of tokens in value might be down from your purchase. And this is one of the best things in terms of passive mining as of right now. So this is the dashboard, and I will be talking about the multi-mining in a second and how is that basically bringing me different types of revenue sources, including airdrops. And basically what you can do is actually get a license, and then you will be getting a gateway, and then you can actually basically track what it is doing in terms of sending data, collecting data. In the dashboard also, you can have your own wallets. You obviously will be needing some Kadena in case you don't have any. I'm going to leave a couple of exchanges down below where you can basically buy it. And there inside, actually in this dashboard, they have their own DEX where you can actually buy the Crankk tokens with Kadena. Now, I do want to add that I wish that they would actually migrate into another blockchain. I don't think Kadena is like the one to go for. They kind of lost on this blockchain race. Better to do something like Sui or Solana. Those would be bringing a lot more users into your ecosystem. But basically, yes, you can sell your Crankk tokens in the actual dashboard. For me personally, the valuation here doesn't exactly come from the actual Crankk token. It's really the multi-mining that's making me the most amount of dough with this project. You can also buy multiple types of licenses. So if you want 3 licenses, it's currently $329. I believe it's $100 exactly for the normal license. And once again, you don't lose the money. They're kind of locked in or staked, whatever you want to use as a term. So it's not actually that expensive to get a license. And there should be maybe a referral code down below to get it on a cheaper price. Now, then this is the actual dashboard that you can access with your email. But then there's another dashboard, which is actually the dashboard which is connected into your IP address. And here you can get into the multi-mining, and this is the big thing over here. So my Helium miner currently has installed the Crankk software, and throughout this I have now the ability to basically install multitude of different things over here. And this includes things like minimum. You can obviously, helium will be running out throughout this dashboard, so I'm not resigning my helium rewards that the miner is making. I'm making helium rewards. I'm also farming multitude of different airdrops. I'm farming grass, I'm farming block mesh, I'm farming cyberfly, I'm farming checker network, and Brinks AI, and flex times. There's like 6 airdrops that I'm farming right now. On top of the airdrops and top of the helium rewards, you can also get other rewards. And these, let me show you the other websites. So one of them is Repocket, and these are these bandwidth seller websites, and they basically pay you in dollars. One of them is called Repocket. So basically every day, this is not the most highest earning one, but I'm still making money from here. Repocket is also making me money when I'm actually selling out my bandwidth. This one I made already a couple of payments already. Okay, here I had $10, which was last year. That's not when I installed this, by the way. I've been using, well, actually, that's, yeah, I probably started using Q4 of last year, the whole Crankk software. So this is making me money over here. Another one is blockchain VPN project called Mysterium. This is paying me in Mysterium tokens. This is also running under the actual device. So I'm making around 9 Mysterium. That is in 30 days. That is not super much money in the current prices, but the price has been pretty consistent. Let me see what is the current price on this bear market. It's 20 cents. And it has been actually higher earlier this year in 30 cents. So I've been making more than that. So that's still a good amount of free money coming in from this service. I also have, we'll add my referral link down below. This is something that you can, I think you can actually run this on your mobile device. I'm not 100% sure about that, but whatever. I do have an individual video about this in case you want to check it out. I'm going to leave that in the corner. One of the more popular websites is also Honeygain. This one pays me pretty well. I made a multitude of different payouts throughout the years from this platform. It's a good passive income, to be honest. It's the highest paying in dollars out of the whole list. Then I have another one called Pawns app. This one is also paying me dollars for the internet bandwidth. And some of these are obviously a lot more effective when they're running through a referral program and you got some referrals, top of the things that are going to be mining. So once again, it's basically getting you multitude of different dollar revenue, airdrops, and also crypto, all in under one device. And the internet, bandwidth, restrictions and all that, it's not even using that much. It's not utilizing it 100% all the time. So it's not like, it's basically already paying through my internet for a month. It's the gains that I'm getting from this device are probably more than I'm actually paying for the internet as of right now. There's also a couple of other projects which are actually paid. Another one is Presearch. You actually have to buy a node for that. I think the nodes are $30 maybe. And then there's P5. This is another one that actually costs money to basically run. We have Neutronex. This is actually should be running, but I have to install it again. This is a Solana project. And then there's thing like a streamer. This one also will be needing an actual purchase. So it does have a lot of free ones, and it does have a lot of ones that are also like paying you. Anyone is another one that I have received a couple of airdrops, and this is also paying you in Ethereum rewards. So overall, like, this is a very, very good project because I can now accumulate money in passive income from all of these websites. Instead of like running them on your own computer or on your mobile devices, which are draining battery, they also might be not as secure to run your own computer. There might be data leaks and things like that happen. Since it's on an isolated device, there's like really, really low risk involved by running them under Crankk. Now, that's basically what I have to share you about the Crankk project. I think it's a very good idea and a good concept. Obviously, their own token is not like something I would invest millions into. It's just kind of like a side bonus for me to get the Crankk tokens, top of the other ones. even though the price is not doing as well, but maybe if they will migrate at some point, there's going to be a better price action for their token. I think right now just being on Kadena is just a waste of time. It's not doing favors for them. They might be tied into liking Kadena or whatever, but I don't care. It's not really a DeFi chain. It doesn't really have a lot of that powerful thing. And one of the things I still want to add about the multi-mining feature is also that this is just the current list. They are constantly adding more entries to this. When I started, there was maybe 6 entries over here. So throughout the time, there is going to be more and more things added into this list. Things that you can mine and things and other deep-in projects that will be compatible with their technology, and they're basically able to integrate them in. You can also request them to add different types of things into this list, and which would be obviously beneficiary for us and for obviously those projects. But I'm not going to blab any longer, guys. If you're interested in, you can find all the necessary links down below in the description. They have a pretty good Discord too, where they answer a lot of questions and how to basically set up the nodes and everything. It's not very hard. It might be a bit wonky when it comes to like installing. It's just basically an SD card, which you already have in your Helium miner. You just plug it in and install software there. You basically paste in folders. And well, I'm gonna maybe link also a guide about how to basically install it. It's not really that hard, and when it comes to installing the multi-mining stuff, these are like one-click installs basically, which is very easy. So once you do it one time, it's really easy to install everything that comes after. But thanks for watching, guys. Stay tuned for more reviews and deep-in stuff in the channel. I will see you guys next time.